Dusher. Well, that's not what his name is,
Dusher.
but Captain Dusher. That's CAPN Captain Dusher is on deck with Zoro Sama. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Follow him on stream, live. Make sure you subscribe to his channel. Hit the like button on his. I don't care if you hit on mine. Just watch the video. It is what it is. But y'all are doing the gauntlet.
Nah, smash that like button to help with the YouTube algorithm, you know? Get off views up and our like.
Yeah,
I
just want to just put out
just
content for people to enjoy it, man. But they want to smash that like button. Make sure they hit it twice.
We're gonna make people enjoy it. Hey, listen. This is the Ducher right here. The Duche coming through on my boy's channel. And I'm gonna tell you right now, there's something coming up. Okay, there's something coming. $100 giveaway coming. There's a $100 giveaway coming.
Ooh, you heard it first on the Rebel Show. He's doing a $100 giveaway.
It's coming, bro. It's gonna be the first of many. If you hear it, you like it, make sure you put
who are you fighting, Holt?
Get your tags in, send it to the comments. Make sure you comment, like, whatever you need to do to make this thing blow up. I'm telling you, man,
I saved you, IronMan.
I appreciate it because I was so about to get pissed off.
With the IronMan. We got a three-man heroic gauntlet going on right
I got my boy Brooklyn on. He cool, man. He can play. So I told him I got him on the next one. He actually from Brooklyn, so.
Should add him to the chat, bro.
I am. I'm mad. I don't know if he has a mic. That's a good question.
These enemies must be.
So did anyone see that bot just randomly blow up?
Yeah, I saw that. I saw that shit.
Look at me kill all these enemies. Look at this.
Where you at? Let me see. Yeah. Oh snap! So yeah, that cleared out pretty quick. Yo, why my missile just misfired, bro? My Iron Man's having a.
You know what's crazy, dude? My Black Panther works with your Hulk so well only because of the plasma and gamma I have on him.
Yeah, I think because me and Zoro, like I think my Thor and his Black Panther go perfect together.
My Hulk is shit. He's a heroic. He's all heroic. He's a huge blast cannon. Like if I played this Hulk specifically in like the OLT, garbage.
Basically, we have to get you to the OLT just so you do damage.
You got that OLT easy,
oh yeah, bro. We got that. Yeah, we got that a lot, man. For real. We did that thing in what, 7 seconds?
OLTs with you guys.
That was 7 seconds. We did that.
Can we do it now? Like I would love.
I'm saving it for a different stream next week for a series I'm doing with Gauntlet. That's why I'll do this one, but I'm gonna try to save my Gauntlet because it's gonna automatically have me at 2.
Do you have the Spider-Man game? Either one, it don't matter. It don't matter.
Oh, so Houston, we have a problem here.
Oh, you mean the 2 newest ones?
Yeah, the first one on Miles Morales.
I have the first one. I don't have this.
Well, me and Wesley was talking. Well, I talked to him about it. I don't know if he agreed yet.
I did agree.
Okay, he agreed. We were gonna have a throwback Thursday talking about the Spider-Man games in the past and the Spider-Man games coming up and what we should see as a like a group. Just commentate on the games and and talk about which ones are our favorite ones and everything else. Like it's a little throwback Thursday to the Spider-Man verse.
Well, unfortunately, I can't put a disc in my PS4, so I'm gonna have to work on that problem. I can't put no disc, DVD, Blu-ray. It's making it kind of funky now.
Miles Morales is like $30 right now.
Oh, for real?
Mm-hmm.
I feel sad.
So I never played the Miles Morales game. I ain't gonna
it's
lie,
awesome, bro. I cried at the end of it, bro. That game, like, I'm not trying to say it like this is a racist thing, but to be a black person and to see a black person in a game represented the way he was, bro, it was just amazing. I promise you.
Speaking of race, can I just say some like shit that's kind of weird?
Trust me, I've seen weird, bro.
I don't want to like say some things that are like weird, like that are gonna.
You have nothing else to show me that I haven't either seen or heard.
So I'm a white guy.
Your point.
I'm El Duce. I'm a white guy, and
I'm a white guy.
Not racist, right? And let me just say that as a white guy that's not racist in today's like society, it's very uncomfortable. Like, almost as uncomfortable as being a black guy. And I don't say that because... I say that very lightly, because I know that you get identified instantly by your skin color, you know, like as a black man. I don't get identified, and so people just will say the most racist shit to me. Like, the white people will just come up to me and just say some shit. Like, what do you mean that's how?
Alright, we better get millennial.
As a white guy in 2021 that is just normal, you get some really racist comments from other white people.
Man, nowadays, I think me and my wife made a comment about that. Nowadays, you can't talk about nothing. You can't talk about gay people. You can't talk about race. You can't talk about nothing because everybody is so socially sensitive. Because our wonderful and dear government, which I can't talk crap about because I work for them, but anyway, it's been subjected to saying, hey, we can sue everything.
Hold on, Rebel. I feel as though it's not really social sensitive. I just think it's the fact, like, back then, growing up in our day and age, because I'm 23, so I don't know how old y'all are and how different our generation was.
I'm an 80s baby.
Alright, well, you grew up in the 90s era, because you know what it is. Now, growing up in the 90s and the early 2000s, it gave us a leeway that most people don't have now, you know. And like you said, it is social. It has something to do with social media, but it's not about sensitivity or insensitivity. I just think everyone just found a way through social media to try to put something on blast instead of, you know, back in the day, if your mom knew something, only your mom would know, you know. Now the whole neighborhood knows, the whole city knows, and damn sure the whole world knows, depending on what they did with the level of information they had, you know. Through the social media, no one can trust the same person over and over again, you know. You lose your trust in humanity itself as social media evolves, you know. Because you don't know what's real, what's fake. You don't know what's the hype and what's not. And then those people who do follow the hype just make the hype become popular, and then that's what the world follows off of. It's like, okay, well, the kids love this, the generation loves this, so let me do this, you feel me?
But when it comes down to me, personally, as the dude, I'm gonna be honest with you, I believe that if you are intolerant in whatever way, I'll fuck talk shit. And in some ways, I'm intolerant. I'm not gonna lie. There's some ways that, you know, I'm prejudiced in certain things. Not like race. Like, I don't, for example, what I'm trying to say is, if you're a black guy, okay, and you're doing something, whatever it is,
that fits the stereotype.
Whatever it is, I would never assume that just because you're a black guy, you're doing this. I'd never be oh, you're a black guy, so you're definitely gonna rob. Oh, you're a gay guy, so you just want to hit on me. I would never assume that as a male, like as a straight male. I would never be like, oh, you're gay. Like, bro, I have so many gay friends, black friends, like, and I know that's a lot of, I know that's what a lot of prejudice and racist people say, but
not for the most part,
everybody has a prejudice.
You know?
Everybody has a prejudice, bro. It is what it is. Like, everybody has something that they don't like and that they hate, and sometimes it just so happens to be the wrong shit. Like, you need to learn better. You need to learn better, and that's the problem. Is that people are afraid to learn. Once someone finds out they're wrong, they instantly, like, Karen. Instantly.
And once people take notice of, like, oh, she's crying or he's crying.
I'm so sick of them Karens. I'm just tired of everybody saying, oh my gosh, that hurt my feelings. First of all, the whole victim role. First of all, stop playing the victim role, because number one, there's no reward for it. You don't get a goddamn freaking certificate of completion. So I mean, just let it go. At the end of the day, what are you accomplishing besides tarnishing your own reputation, embarrassing yourself, and making it seem like that you're actually batshit crazy? Because that's exactly what I'm gonna treat you like.
Not that story, Hope.
Shoot, I think my wife said it best. If people stop acting like, oh my gosh, the world's crashing. Shit, mind your own goddamn business. Like, of course, if somebody needs help, that's his nature. I'm gonna help somebody that's gonna help, not just because of my job, because okay, I see somebody actually need help and they're not trying to play me. Because see, common sense is a real scarce thing nowadays. You can have all the sense in the world, but common sense, no. Common sense, if I see a hot trail of lava coming down the hill, and I'm sitting there like, oh man, my destination is right there. Do I wait for the lava or do I try to make it? Common sense, I'll wait for the lava to go. But some people like, I can make that jump. Now you're in the hospital with 2 nubs on your motherfucking knees, and your ass sitting there walking with 2 prosthetic legs. Because you're going to use common sense to wait for the lava. That's what I mean by nowadays about people not actually using their brains. Like sometimes you have to think before you walk. Sometimes you got to walk before you run. And sometimes you got to run before you crawl. So at the end of the day, you choose.
The thing that gets me the most, bro, is that somebody will see it from the outside looking in and then have the most opinions. Most nowadays. Like, they might see you yelling at your girl, right? Like, you
but
might
don't know why you're
in
yelling
public,
at her.
yelling at your girl like, fuck you, you fucking bitch, and then they wanna jump in and be like
oh, you ain't know that she just drove our car into the house because she was drunk.
I've been and how awesome I've been to her. Like, all you saw was me finally taking the last straw. You know, and that's what social media is, in my opinion. And the media's no better, bro. The media does the same shit, bro. It's all about views. It's all about fucking popularity.
But that's sad because, like I said, and I think I told my wife this, you know what I'm saying, back in the day, we didn't have all these outlets, of media outlets. Everything was done by word of mouth, and you know what I'm saying, face to face. Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying, like face to face. You had to go out there and talk to somebody to find something out. It wasn't a, let me go to Google real quick. Like, my kids don't know what an encyclopedia is. They don't know what a freaking thesaurus is. Like, they know what a dictionary is, of course, but like, if I want to write a paper on something, yeah, I mean, really, because see, it's so funny how kids these days can say, oh, that's so old, that's so prehistoric. But it's mighty funny how I'm smarter than you, but you have the most technology at your fingertips. It just amazes me. It amazes me how they can talk shit about us, but yet and still, I know that Hiroshima and Nagasaki were part of World War I, World War II, when they used the nuclear bombs, and the time was at 3:14, sometimes 3:15, depending on where you're at. But see, that's something that kids wouldn't know these days. So don't come to me talking about, oh, technology outweighs prehistoric way of thinking. Prehistoric way of thinking got you here. I think you was made. You weren't made from everything else. Shoot, what the hell?
So the problem with what is going on right now, which is exactly what you're talking about, actually, is it has everything to do with IQ, right? So you're
keeping it 100
questioning, and when people are asked specific questions, IQ is not about memorizing and knowing specific things. It's about critical thinking and problem solving, right? So they'll ask you questions, and then how well you solve the problem or how well you do it is how they base your IQ. And
basically, it's the Apple
generation. The point is that this generation, our generation, my generation. I don't know how old you guys are, but I'm in my 30s.
I'm 34.
Okay, so our generation is one of the dumbest generations, the millennials, and it's only getting worse. Like, it was at the time of the study, and this study was done in like 2006 and 2005.
Fucking case, bro.
It was done a while ago. The study was done quite a while ago, but they predicted that I went down too. Fuck, I wasn't paying attention. The generations are only getting worse.
The generations are not just getting worse. What it is that, you know, you have people that's actually allowing them to do what they do, and there's no consequences. People don't have consequences no more for shit they do.
Bro, no one needs to think about anything anymore, bro, because they can just pull their phone out. Why do they need
That's the problem.
What's the answer?
They don't want you to use your brain. They want you to use this little device that's called Apple or whatever the hell. Like, I'd rather really think about a question or answer rather than just, okay, let me go to Google real quick and figure this. No, I don't want to do that. At the end of the day, just like what I said to my brother, everything is digital. He has HBO, Hulu, Netflix, but I have DVDs and VHSs. Well, one day they say, you know what? All the system is down. You can't watch streaming. Who got movies? I got movies.
Well, why won't it let me pick a new character? Why is it restricted?
Hold on, let me Let me start
I'm
this up.
down to my Kate Bishop, bro. You know how sad that is?
You're
She's
down
the
to
weakest
Kate?
character I have. Bro, she's the weakest character I have, bro. She only has one exotic. Like, I didn't really build her. I just grinded her out. Oh my god.
It won't
Well,
let
at
me
least,
choose a character. It
at
says
least
I'm in
we're
spectator
on
mode still.
floor number 5.
Alright. True or false?
You're on the last floor?
Yeah, but this is the. I think this is the second or third fucking gauntlet. So it's like
This is the
I
second
can't
one.
run with. I can't run with nobody else but her for the remainder of this gauntlet.
Okay, well,
Did I
luckily,
really die with all 3 characters?
luckily we have dailies and we can work that out. So we can definitely not
Well, I already
run this.
completed my Mega Hive. I already did that, so once I
If you can gain control of AIM's network,
once you're done with this like
head for the terminal.
level, I don't know. Once you're done with all 4 or 5, 6 of these floors, I'll be able to come back with whatever character I want. Because I've already done it, so it doesn't matter.
Well, we're not gonna run them now because they don't make no sense. And the Millennium gonna join in a minute, so we're gonna have more content.
We're gonna have hit. Yeah, we're gonna have more gauntlets and everything else.
Anybody else want to shoot me in the back? Cause that kind of pissed me off. Like for real.
So hey, you want to hear on the stream real quick a hack for the polycrons, infinite polycrons?
Now that's something I need to hear.
Yeah, infinite polycron hack right here.
That's the same thing me and Zoro did.
I need access to
Me and Zoro used to do that. Me, Zoro, and Relic used to do the same thing. Like we would get all our small dailies, but save our big ones, and then one person would run that big one and do that.
So oh no, so you need 2 people that has their main dailies, their villain techniques. 2 people. But you need 3 people to do the glitch, like the infinite glitch. And so let's say me and you, let's say that the dailies are Taskmaster and Abomination, right? Those are the 2 dailies. So you pick Taskmaster, I pick Abomination. I invite Zoro to my party with my daily. Once he joins, you invite me to your daily. Okay, so I leave my daily and join your daily while Zoro is still in my daily. Then once I join your daily, Zoro invites you to my daily that I left. And you jump in my daily, and then I'm stuck by myself in your daily, and I run it by myself and complete it, and then you 2 run my daily, or my daily. I run your daily, and then you run my daily, and we end up completing the mission. But because we left our own dailies, we can rerun our dailies. I don't know if that makes sense, but it's basically like, you run my dailies and I run your dailies, and we just get credit for the daily itself because it hasn't been run yet, and then we switch and we keep doing it over and over.
Yes, sir. My phone's on.
Infinite polygons.
So it sounds like a whole bunch of, it sounds right, but the way my brain processed that, I just know it's gonna work, so.
I'm just letting you know it's fire, and I ran it all day one time, and we did it with 16 people.
But what if you're maxed out on all
8
your
people.
polycorons though, and your major artifacts?
I'm gonna say I'm down there maxed out.
If you're maxed out on polycorons, it doesn't make sense. It's literally to get you maxed out. That's like the quickest way to max you out. Because you can use one daily and run it all day. Like both of your, you know how you have 2 dailies? You can take your 2 dailies